You're tuned in to the Roaring Twenties. Roaring Twenties. Young Rizzle.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to our second episode.
Hey.
We are Music Mondays. I'm Taylor,
I'm Leah.
and this week we're reviewing the album Roaring Twenties by Rizzle Kicks. Rizzle Kicks is a British rap duo that consists of two people. Obviously, it's a duo. Jordan, which is Rizzle Stevens, and Harley Kicks, Alexander Sewell. These two met at a rap and performance workshop in Brighton, and they just decided that their sounds mixed well together, and
They decided they wanted to make some stuff.
yeah, and now we're here.
So that's that. And then they decided they were going to make some stuff, and then they're like, Taylor and Leah will probably talk about this because their podcast is super huge.
Yeah, they're our biggest fans.
Yeah,
so.
that's great.
So Roaring Twenties was released in September of 2013. It is their second album. Their first album was titled Stereotypical, and it's not like
Sorry.
all one word. It's stereo, like the sound system, and then typical, like
Yeah.
the word typical. And that was released in 2011.
Typical, like the word typical.
Yeah,
Just so you know.
just so you're aware. They're actually currently working on a third album too, so.
Mm-hmm. But, I mean, this is all your note-taking, but they had to put their album and tour on hold because Harley
Yeah,
is going through some mental struggles, which,
Yeah.
you know, mental health is important. Take care of yourselves.
so Harley has a wife and family.
He does.
And he was struggling with some anxiety and depression, and he was like, I can't go on tour right now. I can't go on a world tour. I can't leave my family behind. They're my number one support system.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing that hot right now. And the fans were super understanding. Like, they had even already set tour dates, and people had bought tickets, and they reimbursed everyone and canceled all the dates, and everyone is just awaiting their return.
Which is good because I hate like seeing artists or people be like, "Hey, I am struggling," or like, "I can't do this right now." Like, we'll refund you. We'll re-honor tickets and stuff like that. And people get so upset. And then,
How
like,
dare you
Yeah.
put yourself before my own listening pleasures?
yeah, how dare you be a normal human person?
Yeah.
Like, hot take. Oh God, that was so loud. Good God, I'm sorry for that. Hot take. Artists are people. They're human beings. They have human being needs.
No shit.
In case you didn't know.
I'm
'Cause a lot of
floored.
people forget that they're regular people and they just want to have regular lives.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, their lives are. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm off my
And-
soapbox.
So while they've put a hiatus on their third album, Jordan Rizzle has been releasing music under the name of Al the Native, and it's really good. It's just him, but it contains a lot of the same elements that Rizzle Kicks music contains. So it's
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah. So do we want to get into our faves of this album?
Absolutely.
This was very hard for me. I'm just going to give a disclaimer. I am not like the biggest fan of rap music. It is not my go-to genre. I kind of have a hard time getting into it. I did not have a hard time getting into this album. It is so good. Like, if you're looking to kind of ease into rap music, I guess this is a good transition. Listen to this album.
He's into rap music with an album that has 1,000 things going on every track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what got that. God, I can't even speak English today. Good Lord. That's what like made it easier almost
Yeah.
because there's so much. The thing about this album is there's a lot going on musically, and not that other rap albums don't have things going on musically, but like they have like a lot of like real instruments. Like, I mean instrumentally more.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's all I'm trying to say.
There's
really.
a lot of artistry behind it.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's like big band stuff
Yeah.
going on.
Well, so
That slaps.
it does slap. So this whole album is called Roaring Twenties, and in every track is like they pay an homage to.
Yeah.
Is that how you? Or is it homage? It's homage.
It's homage. It's homage.
Sometimes I read it and I'm like, homage, yeah. Let's pay homage to this. They pay an homage to the Roaring
What if
'20s
it's not
and
either of those things?
and
Well, whatever.
well, we'll
It's
get
fine.
shredded in the comments.
It's okay.
Um,
All the comments that we got on the last one
we're from Chris.
were from Chris.
Thanks, Chris,
Hey,
our real
Chris.
#1 fan. But there's hints of music that from the '20s and that
Yeah.
flappers would dance to, and
Yeah.
you know. All that
I
good
think
stuff.
I wrote. Where did I write it in here? I literally wrote that that sax in the background. I wanted to discuss. I was like, yes, sexy sax. Ooh.
Ooh.
And then
Yeah.
I was just hated myself.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. This is what I think about in the shower.
Rizzle
like-
Kicks.
Just things that I have also weird specific analogies in my notes.
Yeah.
Like, so my favorites, I had two. Jive
Yeah.
was the first one I picked. This is what I wrote: Lord have mercy, that sax in the background. And then I also like The Reason I Live. That one is it's like a lot of singing, mostly singing.
Mm.
That one is so good.
Yeah.
It's just like mushy and cute. And I was like, oh, I'm thinking about Luke right now. Oh God, I'm
Yeah.
such a.
So you put "Ooh God" in yours, and I also put "LOL ew" on mine.
Hello, you.
Because there's 3 tracks. There's 3 tracks on this album that are super mushy. "Reason I Live," "Me Around You," and "I Love You More Than You Think."
Mm-hmm.
And my boyfriend Evan, on our first date, I went through his phone to look at his music, and he had Panic at the Disco,
Yeah, that's my boy.
Eminem, and Rizzle Kicks.
Nice. That's
And
it.
that was all he had on his phone. He had Eminem's entire discography. And then Rizzle Kicks and Panic at the Disco. And I was like, oh, this boy. But I probably should have chosen "I Love You More Than You Think," because Evan showed us this artist, and it's one of our favorite songs from the album. But "Me Around You" is my favorite track because it's easy to do
Yeah.
this too.
What was the thing? I'm sorry. God, I'm sorry.
We're like way too white to dance on a podcast.
I've had a lot of coffee and very little food, so I did not sleep well.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We're here. We're thriving. I'm wearing plaid pants that were $3. Also, there's a computer whirring somewhere. Sorry. I think it's over there.
That's okay.
It's okay. No, The Reason I Live, cute, mushy, whatever, but here's my really specific analogy that I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
I want to sit across from my husband. Said husband is drinking scotch. Probably with ice, I would say.
Just like 3 giant cubes.
Yeah.
And it just goes.
In like one of those round glasses with the flat bottoms.
Clink, clink.
I'm in a long black gown. I wrote cloves.
I know, I
but
almost
meant
changed it
gloves.
for you, but I didn't.
Long gloves on. You know, the long black ones. Yeah, and then I have like a cigarette thing. You know, I'm doing the thing where I sit like this. I don't know, you can't see all of my body. But it's like it's like Cruella de Vil style.
Yeah.
Like put the cigarette in the long thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like,
Yeah.
that's how I feel. And then my husband is like looking at me.
He's like,
you look good in your long black gowns.
you know.
Oh, I'm falling
Yeah.
apart today. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, that's a good situation to listen to that song in.
Yeah, I think so. It's quite an easy one to get into.
Yeah.
You know, like you can just do it at home. You can purchase a gown on probably like any website. They're probably only like a couple $100s.
Or you
Or
can
you
go to
can-
Goodwill and get like a caftan and call it a day.
Yeah. You can make one out of your own fabric.
Just take down your curtain
Yeah. Yeah.
and wrap it around yourself. Get a stick, tape a cigarette to the end of it.
Light the cigarette on fire. Well, you can't actually smoke it through the stick. That's not gonna work.
Yeah,
It's not.
but that's the point because
Yeah. You don't have to. You don't have to light it. You can just pretend.
yeah,
Um.
you put a baby carrot in between your fingers.
You put anything between your. Okay. Moving on.
Yeah.
We're done with that.
So what are your favorite things
So-
on this album?
Okay. We talked about the musicality, blah, blah, blah. I love the influence of the early music. That's so cool. A lot of singing is also included. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
I don't remember which song it was on, but he says, tell him we don't give a Daffy Duck. And like,
Yeah.
that's my new phrase. Do you need to censor yourself? Are you around children? Daffy Duck.
Yeah.
The end.
I have a lot of, what I like on our doc here is a lot of the lyrics that I thoroughly enjoy. Like in Lunatic.
That's a good one.
He says, Teenage Mutant Ninja freaking genius. And I like that a lot. I can't sing their music without giving myself a British accent.
It's okay. Sometimes it's fun to have a British accent. They're better than ours.
So I want to know how much you loved the end of Skip to the Good Bit.
I've listened to that song like 4 times, like just today,
Yeah.
and it's amazing, but also just like the instrumental chorus is just like, ugh,
Yep.
so good,
Yeah.
so good.
So rewind to the end of last week's episode.
Oh God, here we go. We're whipping. It's begun. It started.
To the end of last week's episode, while you were closing off, saying, tune in next week for our episode of Rizzle Kicks and Roaring 20s, I went, Rizzle Kicks, yeah, Roaring 20s, I love.
So go back and watch it. That means you have to watch the other episode because you gotta see that.
And just listen to the last, minute of Skip to the Good Bit, because he goes into this whole thing, find their music on iTunes.
Oh God,
All the things.
He's like Facebook,
Arm
book, leg book, ankle
shoulder
book.
Yeah.
So funny.
Buy our merchandise. Yeah.
You might hear in the club, use that opportunity to dance with a girl.
At the club.
Yeah.
And then get on with your jive. And then it goes straight into jive.
And then I'm just like,
Yeah.
And then I just shit my pants.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I really wanted to pick my favorite song as the interlude in the album.
That's weird that you said that, because I was gonna say that the interlude is quite nice. And it's like, yeah.
Will be better in the morning.
Yeah. And then it's just like, wake up. And
Yeah.
then it's like, okay, I'm awake
Yeah.
now, barely, but I'm here. We're alive.
It's the most beautiful track on the album. There's not a song that I don't like on
Yeah.
this album.
Yeah, same. So yeah. I'm sorry that I just can't speak words today. My brain is fried. I do want to draw attention to the raise your glasses and shake your asses and party till the night is through. You write that?
Yeah.
That's what I need. That's
So
what I
there's
need to do.
input your twos up. For anyone that hasn't listened to this album, pause whatever you're listening to this on, listen to the album, and then come back, because then you'll be able to relate to us more.
Yeah.
And that's why at the end of our episodes, we're going to tell you guys what we're going to do the next week.
Yeah, so you know, so you're prepared.
So you can listen to the album 17 times in 1 week like we do to prepare for the podcast.
Yeah.
But in Put Your Twos Up, there's a real throaty guy who sounds like he's straight out of the 1920s. And he'll just interject himself.
Yeah, and he progressively gets drunker.
Yeah.
And he just says that every time he comes in.
Raise your glasses and shake your asses and party to the night is through.
But at the end, actually don't pause, don't listen to the album, because you can just listen to just that, and that's all you need, I guess. And yeah, he progressively gets drunker, so by the last time he says it at the end of the song, it's just incoherent babbling, and then he goes, I'm gonna throw up. And
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
It is good.
They have a good sense of comedic stuff that they throw in there.
Oh, yeah,
but
absolutely.
It really, really works. It's a very serious album. There's some very serious things, and lyrically, and then just throw stuff like that in there. That's lovely. I like that a lot.
And they do it with, they continue that trend into all of their other music as well. That was a common theme through Stereotypical. They've released 3, 4, maybe 5 singles that were supposed to lead up to their album. But there's one called Always Late. And first of all, the album artwork for it, please insert it right here, is hilarious. And the music video for it, they're in those outfits. But it's about how they're literally always late and how, like, their life is a joke.
Same. I am also, well, actually I'm not usually late to things. I'm usually pretty decently early to things. But I'm just still annoying. Just about. I'm. Hey, what's up, dear friend?
Hey guys, let's not be in the hallway, I think.
It's okay.
It's fine. Yeah.
Sorry, we have a third party talking out in the hallway. It's okay. We have very limited control over the sound.
Yeah.
Forgive us.
Yep.
It's okay. I did steam the set. At least that looks better.
There's perma
Perma-seam.
seam.
Perma-fold. Perma-crease.
Forget
Can't get it
about
out. I steamed for 10 minutes.
Forget about it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What else would you like to talk about this album or anything in general? Do you want to have a chat? What do you want to talk about?
I appreciate you putting this album on me because I've always just been like, ugh, rap music. I'm like, just not gonna listen to that. I'm so annoyed.
Well, get ready to listen to a lot of it because that is what I listen to.
Yeah, and like, I need to stop being a little shit and like, just do it because it's good and I'm missing out on a lot of things by not doing it. So, thanks for like making me do it because like up until now I've just been like, I don't like it. I don't listen to it.
Yeah.
And I just haven't. I've just avoided it.
Well, I also am a strong believer in there's a difference between radio rap and rap music.
Oh, for sure. And like yeah. Like yeah. Like so that's it.
Yeah.
But no, I agree, like this kind of rap is, I don't want to sound like I am bashing anyone or putting anyone down, but this is just how I feel. This is just ask you how you feel. You have to see your mind.
Tell everyone how you feel.
Yeah, and I just think some people's rap music is noise. I'm sorry. And I'm not saying that rap as a genre is noise, because that's not what I think. I just feel like there are some artists, and a lot of them are the ones that are played on the radio. It's just kind of yelling. And they talk too fast. You don't have any idea what's going on. And like their subject matter is just kind of like don't degrade women. Don't do that kind of stuff. That's not cool, you know? But like this album, which song was it? He goes, I don't want a bad bitch. I want a girl that'll like beat this guy up if he calls her a bad bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's what we need. That's the kind of, if you're going to make rap music, empower women.
Yeah.
Just do it.
There is one song where the beginning of it's kind of like, okay, Jordan, let's
all right,
get back to square one here. But
be careful.
I can't even remember which one it is. But
and nobody's perfect. I get it, but we have to make. We're not gonna go into this rabbit hole because I could literally talk for hours.
Well, here's the thing. Jordan actually wrote an article on International Women's Day about how people in the music industry need to be feminists. And so, like, not only are they mental health advocates, but they're also feminism advocates, which is
great.
Cool.
Because, I mean, the music industry is a male-dominated field, and women are often just kind of used as sexual objects, and it's like, it's like, let's not do that.
I'm waiting for the Me Too movement to make its way into the music industry. Once it does, there's gonna
be an uproar. It's gonna be
a lot. It needs to happen.
Yeah.
But it's gonna
be a lot. But we can't like pick and choose.
Yeah.
Where these things.
Hollywood sucks. Okay, well, so does LA.
Yeah. True. Yeah. That's why I'm not gonna go there. I used to want to live there so bad. Now I just.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Well, now it's more YouTubers than musicians.
Yeah, it's like,
so.
I'm not a YouTuber. I don't want to go...
Now we have a YouTube channel. Hopefully you're watching this on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
because it's fun. It's more fun.
Yeah, I mean, you can't see my plaid pants on SoundCloud. I mean, like, please give us listens places.
Yeah.
We're not saying not to do that,
Yeah.
but oh god, I hit my hand. Video components are fun, so we hope that you like enjoy the video. Put us on your TV. Bring us up on the Roku. That's cool. We have our own
Find us on Facebook,
YouTube channel.
Artbook, Shoulder book.
Yeah. Oh my god, Luke almost convinced me to make a MySpace yesterday.
MySpace doesn't even exist anymore. It's not the same.
It's not.
It's a music platform now,
is.
actually.
It is. And he was like, sign up. And I was like making an account. And then I just looked over and I was like,
Why am I doing
why
this?
am I making this? And I just exit. That was a riveting tale. I'm glad I got to share that with all of you. But yeah. Where were we? What were we even talking about?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
We were talking about feminism in the music industry. You know
Yeah.
what? You know what, guys? You should be feminist. Period. That's
yeah.
the end of that rant.
Yeah.
We don't need to further it because you're aware.
So, I can read a little bit of their bio
Sure.
on Spotify.
Sure, dude. Live your dreams.
Responsible for bringing the flower power hip hop sound of the late 80s back into the charts, which I agree with. They do have like a more rhythmic rap instead of like a rhyming rap. Does that make
it's
sense?
more on the. I always call it spoken word. That's not the right use of that term.
Yeah.
But I don't really know how else to describe it. It's not. Yeah.
They do a little bit of like every once in a while, but it's mostly like we're telling a story.
Yeah.
So,
To music.
yeah. Brighton duo Rizzle Kicks are one of the few successful male acts to emerge from the Brit school that spawned the likes of Adele, Amy Winehouse, and Leona Lewis. Wow, this says that they were childhood friends. I mean, maybe they did that.
I mean, maybe. Maybe
that
they were friends, but
rap and performance workshop in Brighton as children. But this says they first started making music together in 2008 on the Minor Breaches of Discipline mixtape, which saw the pair rapping over samples of tracks by Lily Allen, Gorillaz, and Arctic Monkeys, which is pretty neat. Compared to the likes of De La Soul and Dream Warriors, their laid-back production and humorous, non-confrontational rhymes earned them a deal with Universal Records. In 2011, they released their debut single, Prophet, Better Watch It, followed by Down with the Trumpets, which is a really good song, which eventually reached number 8 in the UK charts.
Nice.
They did like guest appearances on X Factor. They have 3 nominations for MOBOs, like with Best Newcomer, Best Video, and then their album Stereotypical was up for nomination as well.
Yeah. Is X Factor the one with the Simon Cowell on it?
Yeah, I think X Factor is where we got the blessing that was One Direction.
Oh. May One Direction forever. You know what? I was never a Directioner.
I wasn't publicly.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
My sister was. We literally drove all the way down to Florida so that my sister and her friend could go to a One Direction concert. I did not attend. We just like went to like Universal City walked around.
Why would you not go to a concert closer?
Well, I mean, it was like a family vacation built in. So we like went to like Disney and not Disney. We went to like Universal and stuff. So like my treat was that I got to go to Harry Potter World.
Okay.
She got to go to this One Direction concert.
Gotcha.
And that's how that was. But I'm just pointing out that Lee literally took her to Florida. She had a pillowcase. She's going to watch this and she's going to be so mad that I'm telling all this. She had a pillowcase and she slept on their faces. Not even lying to you.
You think she taught herself how to kiss with her One Direction pillow?
I hope not. I'm trying not to think about that. She's like at the age now where like boys are a thing. And I'm just like
No.
And then I'm like a grandmother, and I'm like, you need to be careful. Boys they're just teenage turds.
It's Carly, right?
Yeah,
Carly, get you someone that is humorous non-confrontational, and a feminist.
Yeah.
Those should be, what do you look for in a guy? Those are
One,
the
two,
three
three.
things.
1, 2, 3.
4.
That was really something. See, that's why you have to watch our video, because then you get to see stuff like that. Because that was just absolutely inspiring. It's like the Lady Gaga where she's like moving, inspirational, inspiring, beautiful, amazing.
Everything.
Like,
Everything. Yeah. Yeah.
That was that. That's what just happened.
After
there.
we released the video on Monday, my dad texted me. He's like, I watched your video. I was like, aren't you driving from Houston back to Dallas? He's like, yeah, I had it set up on my console. I was like,
Oh,
you
no.
can't watch a YouTube video and drive.
This is a PSA. Be careful out there.
Yeah.
Don't watch our. We do have just an audio component.
Yeah.
Plug that into your car. Watch the video when you're safe. When you're going 0 miles per hour.
When you're going
you know-
-7 miles an hour.
Yeah, this is really good for when you're like eating dinner and you need to do something fun while you're eating dinner, because like I can't just eat and like stare at the wall. Like I have to watch something, because I'm just addicted to my phone and just can't. I'm always consuming content, which is not good. But no, yeah, watch us while you're eating dinner. Watch us while you're microwaving your dinner. Watch us while you're laying on the couch with a bowl of popcorn on your chest.
Something.
Just not while you're driving.
Yeah, just not while you're driving.
Now, if someone else is driving, whatever.
Sure.
Fine. Just not while
That's
you
just
are
as
driving.
bad on your data plan. So
Yeah, and I mean don't they have cars now? They have Wi-Fi.
yeah, which is wild.
That's whatever.
But speaking of our just plain audio component, we use a product app
Platform.
That's the
That's what
word.
you're looking for.
Called Anchor.
Mhm.
And when you click on our link, it'll prompt you to make an account. You do not have to do so if you don't want to, but it's a platform you can listen to any podcast on there. So if you don't like the Apple Podcast app because it's garbage, use something like Anchor, or like before we used Anchor, I used Castbox. Like
Yeah, you can also we're also on SoundCloud, and then we got approved for Pocket Casts and Stitcher.
nice.
So
Nice.
You
You can
can-
nice to us.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Great. Look at us being on Stitcher and stuff. I think Pocket Cast does cost money. Stitcher is free. You can find us
Anchor's
on there.
also free.
Anchor is also free.
And
Yes.
something fun on Anchor, which we obviously don't have that many viewers right now, but they can leave us a voicemail
Oh.
and ask us questions, and we
That's
could
cool.
play it back and like answer their questions. So if you guys get Anchor and you want to leave us a comment, question, or concern, do it.
Yes, and we want feedback. We want to improve this podcast. Like
Absolutely.
we want to make it the best that we can, so that you guys enjoy it. Because I mean, it's only episode 2, but like we're having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's like this is cool. This is fun. We're enjoying it. We want you guys to enjoy it. We hope you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also find us on social medias.
Yes.
We have a Twitter and an Instagram. I'll put them here, I guess. At Music Monday Cast,
Yeah.
both of them. And then we also have our YouTube channel, Music Mondays. Obviously, this is on YouTube, so you're there already.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You found us somehow,
You
and that's
found
how
us.
you're hearing about this.
thanks.
So.
Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your
Doctors.
doctors,
Tell your optometrist.
tell your
Tell your
therapist, tell your
cat.
yeah, tell the guy,
Tell
tell
your
your
pool guy.
baristas.
Yeah.
Um,
Tell the guy
Tell-
making your burrito.
yeah. When they ask why to brown rice, you say, I want Music Mondays podcast.
If you guys go to Purdue and you see that guy that rides his giant unicycle, tell him.
Tell the guy that wears a banana costume and plays a radio.
And the guy who wears the full suit, too.
What?
The full, like, bodysuit.
Oh, like the morph suit guy?
Yeah.
Tell everyone you meet.
Yeah.
Make a flyer. I don't care.
Yeah.
Help us out.
Just help us. Tell that preacher guy that's always
Don't-
outside a walk.
Don't talk to him.
Don't actually, yeah, don't tell him.
Don't.
We will save him
What?
because he says that we all need saved. So our podcast will save him.
Sure.
What?
Oh, God. wears me out.
So next week.
So next week, yeah, we are doing Superfruit next week. Maybe I'll put their cover art here.
Yeah.
We're doing their like EP. They have a part 1 and a part 2, but we're gonna do the mega one because I just can't find it in me to pick one or the other. So
And the part 1 and 2 are short. Like
yeah,
there's like
it's like a small
16
EP,
songs
and it's
total.
not that huge, and we both are already pretty familiar with it.
Yep.
So yeah, if you like Superfruit, yeah, come back next week, and we'll talk about them. They're lovely,
They are lovely.
great music. You can watch them on YouTube too. They're quite fun.
Yeah,
Quite funny people.
it's true.
So yeah.
Yeah, cool.
All right.
Well, go
Well-
ahead and take us out.
Go ahead and take us out. All right, guys. We'll come back next week. We hope you enjoyed Rizzle Kicks. Have a musical Monday. I should start saying that at the end of it.
That is it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we hope you have a musical Monday. We hope you come back next week.
Bye.
We'll see you later.